today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is Madden NFL 21.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession. Minute to go in this first quarter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
We're scoreless after one.
with no score. J.K. Scott
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Airing it out deep for Woods. This is caught. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot down.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. I think a free play now for Goff. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. relatively easy to see. I notice that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 5 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Goff. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd and 5.
And 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And he's caught on the sidelines, and he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
He wants Reynolds way downfield.
And it is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of it.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Going up top. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Akers.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Going right back to Akers.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the most... started all even as the kick's away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First throw in overtime for Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
30-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. He's got him in. Complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Going to run the sweep here. This is Cobb. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
To throw on second down is gone. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 4.
Kevin King there defensively.
Out of the gun, Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again.